Let's go ahead and ground down through our seat. And let the crown of the head just lift up to the sky. I close this so my brother's dog doesn't come in. He's been very much like the minute I'm up in the morning and as soon as I have a cup of coffee in my hand, he's like, let's go. Like, speaking of walks. So I had to like shoo him out of here this morning. But okay. So grounding down through our seat, crown of the head lifts high to the sky. Just allowing ourselves to come into our breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Allowing yourself just to come into some normal breath. Always starting off our classes from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude for the earth and this universe. Reminding ourselves that we are always supported. That we are more than enough. That we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. Big inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude for the indigenous peoples of the lands that we're seated upon. Here in Billings, it's the Crow and the Cheyenne. Crow, I should say the Anishinaabe. The Salish and the Blackfeet tribes. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga and for Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice from a space of loving action and non-violence, non-harm, both on and off the mat. Big inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, our own ancestors and our own lineage, acknowledging their trials, triumphs, tribulations, and their transgressions, holding ourselves responsible in how we choose to repair and restore damages that have been done, and how we choose to work to move forward from a space of love and service to build a peaceful world for 7 generations beyond. Big inhale. And exhale. If there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to this morning, you can take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. And slowly blink open your eyes. Kind of slowly glancing around the room, checking in with any detailing you haven't noticed yet. And slowly turn and look out past your right shoulder. Relaxing and releasing through the jaw, and then slowly shift yourself through your center line. Look out past your left. Relax and release through the neck and the jaw. And slowly bring yourself back to your center line. Inhale. Hold on to the knees and pull your chest up and forward. And then exhale, press into your knees and pull up and in on the low belly as chin tucks in towards chest. So a seated cat cow. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, chest moves forward. Exhale, press back. One more time. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, pull your chest back to your center line. Arms sweep high to the sky. Exhale, hands pull down to your third eye, setting your intention. So moon salute. And slowly let your hands drift down your face, touch your heart space. Let your heart rise up to match and meet your thumbs. Nice soft gaze into the fingertips. Come back to that intention. So mind and heart connection. So in this last phase, we have a new moon on Saturday. So thinking about what it is that we're releasing, feelings of unworthiness, relationships that might not be serving us or serving the greater good. And then slowly release. Take that left hand to your right knee. Right hand comes back behind, put the crown of the head, lift to the sky. Maybe hand comes around to grab onto the inside of the hip and turn and look out past that shoulder. So big twist in the spine, breathe all the way to the crown of the head. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Right hand to left knee, left hand swings back behind. Take the fingertips, tent them at the base of the spine, lift and turn and look out past that shoulder. Hand can come around to grab onto the inside of the hip if you want to, relaxing and releasing. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself back to your center line. Let's ground down through that right hand, sweep that left arm up and over, reaching through the fingertips. Turn your palm so it looks at the wall behind you. So pinky is pointed down to the earth. You can put a little bit of a bend in this right elbow. If you want to, you could always come down to a block or to your forearm too. And then exhale, sweep. Serve the earth, pull in on the low belly. Same thing on the opposite side. Left hand plants, right hand sweeps up and over. Roll open through the heart and the chest and turn that pinky finger so it looks down to the earth. Palm looks back behind you. Elongate and breathe into that right rib cage and then sweep. One more time each side, big inhale. Come up and out of that hip. Exhale, sweep. One more time, inhale, reach. And then exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Come back to that intention. Hands to third eye. Hands come down to your heart line. Interlock your fingers and press your palms out and away from you. Stretch through the palms, roll back and down through the shoulder blades, and then palms come high to the sky. We'll do that Kapalbhati breath to start us off today. So small snaps to the low belly. The inhale happens automatically. We focus on the exhale. Big inhale to start. Exhale, clear the lungs. And then we snap. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Hands come down to the sides. Inhale, arm sweep high again. Exhale, come back to that intention. Hands pull down through your third eye. Hands come all the way down to your heart space. Interlock the fingers the opposite way you usually do and press the palms out and away from you. And then palms raise high to the sky. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale. And then snap. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Hands come down to your sides. Fingertips come out in front of you. Pull in on the low belly as you crawl your fingers out. Letting your low belly pull up and towards your spine, protecting your low back and sacrum, and then let your head just fall right in between your biceps. And keep your sit bones rocked back to the earth. Pull up and in on that low belly again, creating some extra compression on the tops of the thighs. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold, press into the palms, stretch to the shoulders. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk the hands back towards the legs. Rock back on your sit bones, change up the cross of the feet. Same thing on that opposite side. Fingertips come out in front of you. And then slowly crawl your fingers out in front. Pull up and in on the low belly. Head hangs right in between your biceps. Breathe into the back part of the body. Exhale, hold. Two more big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Press into the palms, stretch to the shoulders, and then slowly walk the hands back towards you. Go ahead and pop your knees up, grab onto the front part of your ankles and shins and roll over your knees and shins. If that's not the way you're moving this morning, you just kick your legs out to the side and meet in a tabletop. In table, hands are right underneath your shoulders or wrists underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips. You can kind of sway back and forth side to side here a little bit, just creating a little bit of extra movement. In the hips, checking in with where the stack of the hips are in terms of your femur bones. Big inhale. So shifting back and forth side to side. Maybe your toes are tucked or maybe they're flat to the mat. If you have a tendency to do one more than the other, if the toes are tucked, you're going to apply more pressure on the knees. So think about what feels best for you this morning as well. Maybe you want to massage your knees out a little bit, but just being mindful of the space that you're in. And then let's just do a couple of barrel rolls here. So sit bones come back towards the heels. We'll go for 3, for 2, and for 1, and then take it back that opposite way for 3, for 2, and for 1. And bring yourself back to your center line. Let's do a couple of cat cows. Inhale into your cow, press into the palms. Breathe into the belly, the front side of the body, and then exhale, press and pull. Low belly pulls up and in, head hangs super heavy here. Inhale, chest moves forward. The sit bones spread, check in with the outside of the hips. Exhale, press and pull. 2 more, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, press and pull. 1 more time, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, press and pull. Inhale, back into your table. Take the forearms way out in front of you and drop down through the chest, coming into your puppy pose. Your forehead comes down to the mat. You can shift back and forth side to side, massaging through your third eye. Maybe you shift in the hips, checking again in with the stack of the femur bones in the hips. Maybe the toes flip flat this time. Press into the palms and the forearms, stretching through the shoulders. 2 more big breaths here, big inhale. Exhale, hold 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale, shift yourself forward, take your shoulders over your elbows and drop down through your pelvis. You can just kind of move your toes back behind you a little bit more just to elongate through the legs. Your elbows are right underneath your shoulders, coming into your Sphinx pose. Big inhale, press down through the legs. Big inhale, point here. Breathe into that low part of the back and that compression that you're making. Fingertips are together to touch. Press into the palms. Think about wrapping your muscles around your bones so the knees come up off the mat. And then point the toes and lift through the right leg. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. Press down through the pelvis. 2 more big press. Big inhale. See if you can get the upper part of the thigh up off the mat. Just a space to aim in your mind, right where the eyes go, the body follows. So imagination can be everything. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time. Big inhale. And then slow pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Maybe do a quick little windshield wiper of the knees, or we take it to that opposite side. Press down through the forearms, the elbows, engage the legs, point through the left toes, press down through the top of that right foot and take that left leg up off the mat. Big inhale, hold here. Exhale. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. The lift comes from the upper part of the hamstring and the glute for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release to the glutes, put a bend in the knees, windshield wiper the feet back and forth, side to side again. And slowly, you can let the elbows flare out to the sides, hands come next to the bust line, tuck the toes, press into the knees into a modified plank, and then pop the hips back and high, come into your first down dog in the morning. Pedal out through the feet, let your head hang heavy here. Hands are spread nice and wide, points of the elbows look back at you as eye of the elbow looks forward. Raise up onto the balls of the feet here, big inhale. Engage the quads and pull down through the heels. Again, big inhale, lift to the balls of the feet. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale, lift. And then exhale, go ahead and walk the hands back to meet the feet, back to the back. Let yourself hang heavy here. Again, check in with the stack of the hips over the top of the femur bones. Your low belly's pulled in to protect your low back. You can let yourself sway back and forth side to side here. Maybe you take your hands to the back part of your skull and massage out. You can take the thumbs to your temples. Maybe you shake your head yes, maybe you shake your head no. Think about relaxing and releasing through the jaw. So maybe you open the jaw up nice and wide, move it around, maybe massage down through your jaw with your thumbs. And then on the next inhale, hands move up the front part of the shins, crown of the head sails forward, tailbone sails back. Exhale, let yourself come down and over the tops of the thighs. And then again, inhale, hands move up the front part of the shins. Exhale, down and over. And then on the next inhale, let's sweep ourselves all the way up to stand. Arms come high to the sky. Reaching up and out of the waistline. Tent the arms, open up through the chest, breathe. Base of the belly and the pelvis, all the way up into the throat. So big expansion on the front side of the body. Big inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale, bring yourself back to center. Hands can come into prayer. They come down to your third eye, and then they move down to your heart line again. So coming back from that mind to heart intention setting, right? Where can we give ourselves more love, and where and what do we need to let go of? Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Engage the low belly. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. We walk ourselves out and we're gonna hover in bear. So toes are tucked, knees are hovered here. Big inhale. We're gonna do a cat, cow, and bear. So inhale, chest moves forward, knees still hovering. Exhale, press. Inhale, chest hovers, pulls forward. Exhale, press. Knees are still hovering. Inhale into cow. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Toes can foot flat. One inhale into cow. Exhale, cat. And then inhale, right back into your tabletop. Extend out through that left leg and take that left leg up off the mat. Big inhale here. Flex through the foot like you're pressing the wall behind you away from you. And then maybe you do a little point and flex, and maybe you do a couple of circles with that foot one way and then the other. And then reach through that right hand. Find some extension, flex through the foot, and then point and pull. Elbow and knee come to meet center line. Inhale out. Exhale, pull. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Squeeze here. Hand and knee come down to mat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. One more time. Inhale into cow. And then exhale into cat. Inhale back into table. Take that right leg back behind you. Flex through the foot first and pick it up. Keep it in a nice straight line, flexing through the foot. Maybe you point and flex that back toe, doing a couple of circles, one way and then the other. Finding that extension from the hip, and then take that left hand, reach here, and then exhale, squeeze. Inhale out, exhale, squeeze. We go for 6, or excuse me, for 4, for 3, for 2, point and pull, flex and press, and 1. And the knee come down to mat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale back into table, tuck the toes, and then send the hips back and high again. Big inhale. Pedal out through the feet, check in with the hips, check in with wrapping the muscles around the bones. Big inhale here. Exhale, press the hips back and high. Gripping onto the floor with that L joint in the hand. So between the big thumb and the index finger. And then think about distributing that weight equally. And then we're going to shift forward into plank. Hold here. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Fire up through your core and your midline. Exhale. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, send the hips back and high. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, send it back. One more time. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, shift it forward, hold here. You can either drop down to the knees or come all the way down to the belly. Toes foot flat, elbows are right next to the bust line. Elbows pulling close to the side body. Chin is out flat to the mat. And then peel yourself up, baby cobra. Try not to come up any higher than the belly button. Use the strength of the back versus the strength of the hands. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. Exhale, last one, big inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Tuck the toes, press to the knees, and send the hips back and high again. Pedal out through the feet. And then when you're ready, slowly walk the hands back to meet the feet, back of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, we're gonna sweep ourselves all the way up, high to the sky. Exhale, hands move down through your third eye. They come down to your heart line and they come down to your sides. So we're gonna do some step out into some balancing stuff, and then we'll run through a sun B with some half pigeons, and then we'll come down and do some longer hold stretch stuff. So inhale, arms are gonna sweep high to the sky. And then on your exhale, you're gonna step out with your left foot first. Find your footing, come onto the ball of your right foot. Keep some buoyancy in your knee, and hands can shift back behind you. You can always use blocks here, making sure that you're not falling into the outside of your left hip. Press through the sole of the right foot. Hands can come to heart. They can also come to your sides. If you fall, that's fine, right? You can also use like a chair, a pillow, a chair, or a bench. You don't have like yoga blocks, but making sure that you're staying strong in that hip rather than dumping into it. Big inhale. And then from here, engage your low belly and see if you can pull your right knee up parallel. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale here. And then kick that leg out high to the sky. Flex through the top of that thigh, flex through the foot. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale. Step that right foot back behind you. Inhale. High crescent lunge. 4 wave lunges this morning. We go down and lift for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Baby pulses here for 4, 3, 2, engage your right glute, and 1. And then you're gonna sweep your arms back and step that left foot back to meet your right. Hands come down to heart line. We're gonna do it on the right hand side. So inhale, arms sweep high to the sky. Exhale, you're gonna step out with your right foot this time. Big inhale, ground down, big toe mound, baby toe mound, and heel. And then sweep, arms back behind you as you drop down through the chest. Flex through that back foot. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. Remember not to collapse into that outside hip, so keep the top of that thigh nice and strong. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then drag yourself up. Take that left knee hip height. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, kick that leg out in front of you. Arms can come high, breathe here. Exhale, hold. 2 more breaths, big inhale. Exhale, hold, last time, big inhale. And then exhale, bend in that knee and take that left foot back behind you. High crescent lunge. Find your footing first. Arms sweep high. 4 wave lunges. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Baby pulses for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then sweep that right foot back to meet the left. Hands move down to your heart line. Whew. And then we'll walk ourselves up. Just a nice slow stride to the top of the mat. How you doing, Robin?
Good. I'm good. This is
Good.
hard.
Okay.
But I'm good.
Okay. I'm like, we'll change it up just to get a nice little sweat in on a Wednesday morning. Okay, inhale. Arms sweep high. Exhale. Sit down into your chair. Pulse it out 4 times for 4, 3, 2, And 1, dive down and over the tops of the thighs, and then inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step, step, back into your plank. Big inhale. Exhale, lower, and then inhale. Over the tops of the feet, forward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the big toes simultaneously. Drive your hips back and high. Pedal out through the heels. And then take that left leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Checking with your hips, right? We have the tendency to always drop into that right hip with the hip of the standing grounded leg. So keep them in a nice straight line first to start, and then shift forward, left knee, right elbow. Leg moves back and high, knee to nose. Leg moves back and high, and then left knee, left elbow. And then you're gonna drop that left knee down to the inside of your left wrist and back your right leg up, top of your foot flat to the mat. You can always prop your left hip with a block coming into your half pigeon. Be strong here first to start. You can always use a pillow too. And then exhale, let yourself come down and over the top of that calf and shin. Hold here, big inhale. Exhale. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale. Hands plant. Back toes tuck. Press into the palms. Kick that left leg back and high again. And then just set it right down to meet your right. Press into your palms. Shift yourself forward. Lower and hover. And lift. Big inhale. Exhale, roll over the big toes simultaneously again and take both hips back and high. Right leg, high to the sky. Shift forward, right knee, left elbow. Leg moves back and high. Knee to nose, press and round and hold. Leg moves back and high. And then right knee, right elbow. It drops down to the inside of the right wrist. Right shin moves a little bit more parallel to the mat. Just being mindful of that right knee. Making sure that you're not falling into this right hip. So lifting, propping if you need to. Big inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself down and over the top of that calf and shin. Breathing here, big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths here, big inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Take the hands back to your mat. Tuck your back toes. Press up off of your hip. And then send that right leg high to the sky again. And then drop that right foot down to meet your left. Pedal out through the feet. Shift yourself forward. Plank pose, last flow. We lower and lift. Breathe into the belly and then drop the knees down to the earth. Take the sit bones back to the heels, coming into your child's pose. Crawl your fingertips out in front of you. Your forehead comes down beneath the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. Last one, big inhale. Crawl your fingertips out in front of you just a little bit more. And slowly walk your hands off to the left-hand side of the mat. The right hand comes on top of the left hand and you pull back through your right hip. Breathe into that right rib cage. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Walk yourself through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. That left hand can come on top of that right hand. Turn the torso parallel to the mat. Reach and stretch through that left rib cage. Head can hang in between your biceps. Big inhale.
Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands back to your center line. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards you. And then go ahead and shift over and onto your seat. Take that left leg long. Sole of that right foot inside of your left thigh. They come together to meet. Zip them up. So sole of the foot presses into the inside of the thigh receives it and presses back. So you can always move your seat back behind you so you come onto the front part of your sit bones. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Exhale, squeeze that leg and thigh and then bring yourself down and over the top of the foot, front of the head, move towards the top of the foot. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. With the back side of the knee, the hamstring, the calf, release. The glute. Flex the toes back towards the face one more time. Big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands up your shin. Rock back onto your seat. Same thing on that opposite side. Sole that foot to the inside of your thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, bring yourself down and over the top of that leg. Crown of the head goes towards the top of the foot. Big inhale. Relaxing and releasing on the outside of that hip. Pull in on the low belly. Create some compression on the top of the thigh and protect the low back as you do so. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. Last one, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself back. Take both of your legs nice and wide. Shift your seat back behind you. Okay, allowing your sit bones to spread here. I like to do a little lift and shift. And again, rearrange your seat and then hands come out in front of you. You lead with your heart in this one. So you just tip over the top of the pelvis. Big inhale. Crawl your fingertips out in front of you. Pull in on the low belly. And let your head come to rest right in between your biceps. Keep breathing here. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. Go for 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, slowly walk yourself towards your right leg and turn your torso. Try to keep both of your sit bones down to the earth, but you're gonna turn your torso towards the top of that thigh, hand on either side. I like to take my left hand towards my ankle, on that left hand side, right hand towards my knee, and then use that as like a leverage space to turn into it a little bit more. Two more breaths, big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly move yourself through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Ground down through your seat. Turn your torso towards the top of the thigh.
Maybe I'm not lost forever, out in the dark. Storm is over, you made it stop.
Hold here.
You're what I want. So I laugh about it. My tears are dry. No doubt about it.
One more time, big inhale.
I'll pass by
And then exhale slowly. Bring yourself back to your center line. And then let yourself tip over the top of the thighs one more time.
It's gonna be better.
Exhale.
As long as we're together. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better.
Slowly walk yourself back to your center. Hands can come up underneath your knees and just slowly pop them up. Take the legs out in front of you. Flex the toes back towards your face. Shift back and forth side to side, finding some space in between your sit bones. You're on the front side of the sit bones. Hips are open and wide, and then arms come high to the sky. And then exhale, let yourself fall down and over the tops of the thighs as you pull the crown of the head towards the tops of the feet. Pull up and in on the low belly, big inhale. Exhale, you can tuck your chin in towards your chest and roll your forehead or down to meet the knees for a little bit of extra compression. Just checking if you're feeling any tension and where you're feeling it, be from the soles of the feet, up the calves, the back part of the knees. Just think about softening through your body in those spaces.
It's gonna be better.
And slowly walk your hands up the shins. Pull your seat forward. And then allow yourself to come down and onto your back. You're going to pull your right knee as you extend through the left leg in towards the chest. Tuck your chin in towards your chest and pull that knee down towards your armpit. You can flex or point. This foot, maybe do a couple of circles with the foot and then just kind of let it hang limp here. Keep breathing. And then go ahead and take that left hand outside of your right knee and then right hand comes long and wide. And then you're gonna let that left or that right leg shift over that left hip as you turn and twist and look out past your right fingertips. Allow your spine to twist, but then also allow your spine to be soft. One more big breath here. And then slowly let yourself move back through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Extend through that right leg, interlock your fingers around the front part of that left shin. Pull your left knee down towards your left armpit, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Finding that compression here. Maybe you point and flex the foot, maybe you do a couple of circles. And then take that right hand to the outside of that left knee. Left hand comes long and wide, palm face up to the sky, and then rock that left hip to stack over that right as you turn and look out past your fingertips. Two more big breaths here, big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly, pull yourself back to your center line. Pull both of your knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Pull down through the low back. You can grab for your opposite elbows, forearm, wrists, hands. Tuck your chin in towards your chest and take your spine nice and long here. Big inhale. And then take the soles of the feet high to the sky. Flex the toes back towards the face. Big inhale here. Like you're pressing the ceiling away. So think about wrapping your muscles around your bones all the way from the ankles up the calves and shins, and then up into the quads, all the way up into the hips. Big inhale. Hands can rest softly on the belly, tuck the chin in towards the chest. So as you're pressing the ceiling away, can you soften through the low part of the back and sacrum just a little bit more? Big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Lower the legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Heels come down to hit the mat. Squeeze the glutes one last time. Flex the toes back towards the face. And slowly allow the glutes to release. The toes flop out to the sides. Palms can come down to the sides, face up to the sky, press into the palms and roll your shoulder blades underneath you as your chin tucks down towards your chest. And then allow yourself just to come into your breath in your Shavasana. Nice deep inhale here. And exhale. So staying with your breath and coming back to this intention of releasing. So card for us to take us through the week into Friday, number 7. The divine feminine, magnetic and receptive power. This is the card of Isis, and she brings the news of the deep reflection and increasing receptivity coming into your life. The Egyptian hieroglyphic symbol of the eagle represents spirit and the wisdom the soul brings to life. This eagle comes to rest upon her hand, bringing profound understanding. This card reveals a time of power, peace, and a deepening clarity for you. Yet underneath this quiet resonance, your magnetic energy is swirling in accelerated motion, creating a vortex of attraction within and around you. Your yin energy is on the rise. It's a restful yet dynamic time. And it may call for you to go inward to reflect on present situations, receive guidance, and make future plans. It's also a grounding time, wondering which you, like Isis, choose to connect your own light with the gentle, supportive vibration of earth energy. There's a certain medicine in this conscious connection, ushering in balance and healing on many levels, including physical, emotional, and even financial issues. So allow yourself to open up to your own magnetic powers. This card could also herald the coming of a new woman into your life. This might be a close relationship or a burgeoning romantic love. Your growing receptivity is likely to call in an important karmic relationship this time. Be open to the lessons and the meaningful connections that lie ahead. Affirmation. I open myself to the divine feminine within and around me. As I get in touch with the warmth of my spirit, my magnetism grows. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Again, big inhale. And exhale.
Low sea level. Low sea level.
Come back to your intention in your final moments. One thought of what you're letting go of, and then just let it go and come back to your breath.
Where daylight cannot go. Below sea level. Below sea level. Below sea level. Below sea level.
When you're ready, Robin, you can slowly roll yourself to your right or left-hand side. Coming into a fetal, remember rolling into our right is more solar, energizing energy. Rolling into our left is lunar, so that yin energy, so more grounding and restful. Just roll into the energy that you need.
Waiting on the storm. Singing back in 100 feet over the track.
Knowing you're ready, you can slowly press yourself up and into a simple seat.
Trying to stay. And we fall till it came down on me. To make my
Hands can come to your heart or they can rest down on your knees.
God over to me, just like a me.
The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, the collective we, and all of us. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning and for trusting me with the body, heart, spirit, and soul. So that I say go in peace. Remember to serve love always.
Go in peace, Aaron. And serve love always.
Thank you. I'm going to shut off our recording now. Stop.